Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the very happy and joyful and peppy, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello. Um, I'm doing the open back headphones again. So if you get any little thing, that sounds bad to you. But Abby, real quick, do the rest of the intro, and I have a wonderful question before I get completely obliterated drunk.
Okay. You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help.
Why the fuck are we doing a podcast when we could be playing Oblivion?
It's a good question. I was asking myself that
Yeah,
when I
right.
was getting ready to do the podcast. I was turning everything on. I was making sure all my settings were where they're supposed to be. And I was like, man, you know what I was doing yesterday at this time?
Mm-hmm.
Thieves Guild missions. And that was fun. And I made 500 gold and I was excited to buy a horse. And I haven't bought the horse yet. I want a better horse.
Oh, dude, if you want a better horse, you got to go Dark Brotherhood quest line because that's the
Yeah,
horse
I'm
I'm
gonna do
using.
that soon. I've only done the first Dark Brotherhood thing because I wanted to get the armor to do the Thieves Guild quests with the
Oh,
armor. You
smart.
want to do it in that order. And then once you get good like lock picking and stuff from the Thieves Guild questing, then you do Dark Brotherhood because then it makes your murders easier. I got a
Dude,
whole system worked out here, man. The
get
order, and then we got to do Mage's Guild
sure.
to up the magic more. Again, lock picking needs to be easier before we start really dungeon delving.
These are good ideas. I my security became 100 because did you
That's
know that
fine. Mine's not.
well, no, here's how you do it. Here's how I did mine. Do once you get one of those little guys up, you could just keep pressing space and then you can just get your shit to 100 that way.
Oh.
Yeah, the tumbler or whatever. Yeah,
You just
just
put the tumblers up and then keep put does it break lockpicks pushing it though?
no, the tumbler that's already up, just
Uh-huh.
keep spamming it to that already up tumbler, and then, yeah, you get 100 security.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've been cheesing it the whole time. I mean, I jump
Damn.
everywhere just 'cause, true gamer,
You've
but
been like
yeah.
breaking into people's houses, breaking all the lockpicks doing it. Like, oh look, that door is very hard. Let's go in there. Like
You don't have to do that. You could just find something and then just that one tumbler that's up, just keep spamming spacebar,
Damn.
and you
All
can get
right.
to 100. So,
I do things like my athletics is pretty good right now
yeah,
because when I'm
running.
walking around, I just jump
Yep,
a
same.
lot. And then I will jump enough to hurt myself a little so then I could start healing myself to up my
Oh,
restoration
yeah.
skill. And I'm just constantly casting shields on I just do that while I'm doing it, just walking through the city, going to the market, casting a shield on myself
I
over
can't
and over.
well, I can't
Like,
I'm up in it a little bit, but Poop Abbey is only now at, like, level 22, is, like, 42 intelligence, and that's after, like, a lot and some
well, you made me an orc, okay? What do
I
you
like an
expect
orc.
there?
I like an orc.
They
An
got
orc
smart.
yeah, but they're strong, and
I I
they're s
should have gotten revenge by making a Bryden character, but I didn't because I was just like, "No, I need to this is my character."
yeah, yeah, you made a
But meanwhile, you've
cool
got Poop Abby,
yeah, I've got Poop Abbey the podcaster. Yeah, it was
which
good.
is cute.
I made mine on stream, and normally I'd be Poop the Orc, but, I was like, "This kinda looks like Abby," and then the stream was like, yeah. So I go,
Yeah, of
"Okay,
course, the
so
whole stream was saying it looks like me. They don't know what I look like, Bryden.
you look like Poop Abby the Orc."
I guess so.
"You're a strong level 22, goddamn you're the
I
hero Kavach, bro. Why you mad?"
strong, independent woman, you're right.
That you are a man. I did make it a man.
Yeah. See, I made a dark elf, but I always end up doing dark elf because the racial bonuses are just better.
Yeah, but the orc racial bonuses are everybody's mad at you, but you can kill them.
Yeah, that's good. Dark elves, everyone hates you except other dark elves, but also you're, like, impervious to fire and have extra
Sure.
destruction magic and stuff. It's really nice,
Yeah,
but
they're very different from dark elves in
oh,
Dungeons& and Dragons,
and you
which
get, like, a I have, like, an automatic spell I can use once a day to summon, like, a guardian spirit and stuff like that. It's just better bonuses.
I can't imagine wanting to do all that. I have
It's fun.
so much money and so much smacking power that I just they're like, they're like, my daughter is in a mine," and I'm like, "Yeah, of course it's in a goddamn mine. That's the only fucking dungeons in this gay ass game besides the fucking hell dungeons that are awful." And
No,
then
there's
I
more dungeons. You haven't gone to the elven ruins or the
Oh,
dwarven
yeah. No, I
ruins?
got no, I've gone to that. That's basically the same shit. That's just not a mine. And I go in there and then I smack everybody pretty hard. Um, and then I found out, like I needed to have an enchanted weapon so that I could kill like wraiths and shit like that. Well,
Mhm.
guess what? It doesn't have to have any charge to it.
No, which is
So,
fine.
yep. So I
I'm
just
so
go
bad about
around
keeping them charged. I
smacking
just
people.
don't.
Yeah, it costs so much, and I don't know how to use soul gems. So I just smack everybody with a fucking sword, and that's why Poop Abby is doing really good. She's like the hero of the goddamn land. I haven't even started the
I'm
DLC yet,
excited.
but
That's great.
just going around, everything is jump, ha, ha, ha,
I don't
ha,
know if I, like,
yeah.
missed the voice options or something, but I made a female dark elf that sounds like a man. I don't know how, like, what did I
Excellent.
miss there? I picked the body type that looks like anyway, I tried to make her look like a normal person, cause
Well,
the elves look insane,
yeah,
all the default faces. So I'm sitting there trying to round out the face a little and make the eyes like a normal orientation, and by the time I got done with it, she just looked like a crazed homeless black woman,
yeah.
and I felt really bad about it, but also I wasn't gonna go back to the default, so she just is like that, and that's
See,
how I
that's
exist, and just, like I even gave her crazy hair when I realized there was no saving the situation. Like
I get yeah, I made Poop Abby in a very, very quick amount of time. I was all right, lips as big as possible, eyes as
yep,
small as
because that's what I
possible.
look
Like
like.
that's well, I was trying to make Poop the York. I did a stream, several streams many years ago playing Skyrim, Poop the York with two axes. Well, you can't dual wield in this one, and
Which sucks.
it does
It's
suck.
annoying.
It does suck. Apparently, the game's doing just okay. I think it's great, and we need to both do a take of this before we do the show here. An hour if we were Oblivion voice actor voices.
Oh,
Spriggans, terrible creatures, nature's guardians, my foot.
Spriggans, terrible creatures, nature's guardians, my foot.
Yeah, all of the extra background noise is
Yep,
very
that was
much
helpful,
that. Yeah,
sorry.
that was great.
I didn't mean to. I, like, dropped my I sorry, I dropped my phone
No,
in the
she got
house.
like way too excited. Started moving her goddamn chair around like a fucking psycho.
I'm sorry. It's fascinating. You still haven't commented on the elephant in the room
I've
that
commented
nobody
on
can
you
see but
plenty.
you.
I've commented on you plenty. No, why do you have a fucking wig on?
I have wigs now. Don't I look good with black hair? Isn't it great?
You know what's weird? I have gotten used to it.
Yeah, it just looks normal, right? I sent a picture to my sister and she was just like, "It looks like your natural hair color, I guess. It looks fine." I was like, "No, this is a wig. Feels like Barbie hair."
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a great wig. I'm sure it's not Asian lady hair.
No, it's like a cosplay wig.
No, I'm
It's
fully
better
aware.
than a
I'm fully
Halloween
aware of what
wig.
it is. I'm fully aware of you getting multiple wigs. Like, listen,
Mhm. It's
we are
fun.
good enough friends that I know you didn't get multiple like alopecia ass level wigs sent to your house.
Oh,
I'm
no.
aware.
I'm a cheapskate. That's not happening.
Your husband would never allow that. And if he did, I would immediately go, "What is going on? What are you guys doing that you need all these
You
fucking
know what
like
the
cancer kid ass wigs?"
let me tell you what happened, okay? You're gonna be shocked by
Please.
this story then, because I've always had this
Oh, is this a
idea, like,
sex
in
wig?
my head. No, it's not a sex
It's
thing.
gonna be a sex wig. It's gonna be a sex wig.
It's not.
Get you just
Why
got them
would this one's
today.
so normal, the other ones
It
are
is gonna be. Yeah, I know. This wasn't worried. It's gonna be a sex wig.
But anyway, so I've had this in my mind for, I don't know, as long as I can remember, that if I wore wigs, I could have different hair colors and hairstyles and hair lengths on different days just to suit my outfit, and that would be kinda cool, and I wouldn't just wear wigs all the time, but it'd be a fun thing to do, right? And
Yes,
then I've
yes,
thought
black
about
woman.
this
It would.
my whole life, and it's just a silly little idea in my head that I should own wigs, and then the other night,
You
my
know what's fucked?
husband
You know what's fucked? I also own wigs. Okay, but
It's fun. Come on, it's fun.
but they're in a goddamn fucking box march. Bryden's costumes from when we moved.
Great.
You're
You
out
have
here banging in
costumes,
them,
I
going to
have
church in them, and
costumes.
God is
I'm not gonna go
frowning.
to church in them, I'm gonna go to a goth show in them or something, okay?
I
It's
mean,
gonna
that's
be, like, for
accurate, but
date night at a fun bar or something,
oh my
like,
god, and then you're gonna flirt with other people. Then you could be like,
no,
"We've
no,
awoken in
stop, we don't
something
do
in us," and then no, it's gonna be
we
a whole
saw you
thing.
from across the room, and,
Yep,
we really like your vibe.
yep.
That's what they're
See,
for,
you
yes.
say, but
No,
see, you
but
say that,
so
you
I was
say that. Well, that's convincing. I think you could definitely, you could get some ugly 50-year-old retired people who were like lawyers. You would nail it with
well,
your wig.
I'm convinced lesbians would love me, you know?
Okay, we all know lesbians love you. You're a guy. But okay, so the other night,
What does that mean? Anyway, so I had been
I mean
looking
that
at
lesbians aren't goddamn real. They just need a nice deep dick in. Sup, Islam? Shout out Islam. I've had a lot of goddamn gin.
that's how I am on caffeine. I don't know what's going on here. But, so I was looking at Shigo costumes on Amazon, just
Wait,
it wasn't
she-male
actually
costumes?
Shigo from Kim Possible, the best character on Kim Possible.
That was pet. It would have been weird for me to watch Kim Possible when it was on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you were too old for
I
that.
was too old for
That was
that.
I was the right age though, and Shigo was really cool, but the problem is she wears lime green, so I'm looking at these costumes just being silly, like, "Oh, I could be Shigo because my kids like me to dress up for
Remember the
Halloween, and I could
wait.
have"
Remember the
what?
last time you wore green?
Yeah, you
You
said I
look
look
you looked
like an
like an
asparagus.
asparagus, bro.
I
It
did.
was not good.
Well, imagine lime green with my blonde hair though, that was the thing, because my husband sees when is listening to me talk about this, I think is what
You
it
look
was,
like a
and he's
Sierra
like,
Nevada.
"Yeah, which is what I'm drinking."
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Right here.
Okay,
It
guess
was
what?
right out
Hold
of
on.
frame too, that's
Guess
hilarious.
it's not out
What?
of frame. Guess what, everybody? Boom! I usual suspects that joke.
Oh, no. Oh, you're right, it's, like, very right in the
Yep.
corner, okay. Anyway, so and he says to me, "But you're blonde. You can't wear lime green."
Yeah, he's
But
right.
anyway,
You
so
would
for the
look like a 7 Up, which is the same
I
color
would.
scheme.
Which is a problem, right? So this was a couple weeks ago. Since then, he keeps getting emails from Amazon convinced that he wants to buy like Shigo costumes and cosplay wigs.
Sure, they
So
do that.
so a couple nights ago, he's like, "Hey, do you want a wig? That could be fun." And I was like, "You
Oh,
don't
I know!
understand,
Sex
honey."
wig!
I was like, I need the wigs. I'm
It's
ordering them now."
it's sex wig. I knew it. It's sex
No,
wig.
it's
It's
not.
sex wig. It's sex wig, bro. He's like, "Oh, yeah, that could be fun." What do you think that means? This is sex wig, bro.
That's not true. I don't
Listen,
believe you.
I'm this close to ordering Erica a whole bunch of sex wigs, but like,
Oh, no. Oh,
no,
no.
it's a good idea. I like it. You get a red one, and you be like, I'm Wendy. I'll make your burger square. Yep, like that
Yeah,
one.
like this one. The other one probably came in the mail while we've been in here, actually. My husband's got it out there somewhere, I'm sure.
Please tell me he's wearing it. Please tell me.
I
He
hope
was a
so.
I really hope that he was like, "Do you want a wig? That could be fun," and he meant for him.
That would well, that would be funny. He was doing a D&D game. He hasn't played it in a while, but when they were still doing it, a year and a half ago or whenever it was, he had one of his characters had, like is was supposed to have long blonde hair, and I joked to him one day that he should get one just for the game. He
Whatever
never
you
did.
got, that is a good bit, but hey, look,
Why
I
not? Well, it's funny, I don't know, the listeners, he's bald, that's why it's so
oh,
funny.
yeah,
I
he
want
is
him to
bald.
show up to his friend's house wearing this long flowing golden wig, it would be hilarious. I would laugh just knowing it's happening, sitting at home, like, I
Oh, yeah,
really wanted to convince him to pull that joke, but, I guess, it's probably not worth it to buy a wig for a bit you're gonna do once, I don't know.
okay, I don't understand that logic.
See, I know, but he's not a comedian.
Again,
He's just a guy.
whole box Bryden's costumes
See, I
when
don't
we
know why
moved
you're
in.
criticizing me then.
I got I mean, pick a theme. I've got costumes, dude. I can go and dig them out. Do you know how many clown noses I fucking own? Because it's over 100.
Not enough clown noses in my opinion, and I need a Shigo costume.
I bet I get one before you. What's a Shigo? No, that's I had like
You should get a Shigo costume, yes, and wear it.
Shigo
It's skin
costume.
tight.
Oh
It's a
yeah, I
skin
would.
tight jumpsuit. It's
They're all
like
ladies
lime
though.
green and black.
Yeah, it's you realize okay, I like this one because it's got a crotch, and there's a separation of it.
Oh
Uh,
no.
fine, I'll take a screen picture, but, screen picture. "Hey, it's me, old man internet. It's a screen picture. Uh,
Please take a screen picture.
I'll take a screen picture for you." No, that's you're just outing yourself as, "I know what you're doing with these
No, I'm
things."
not though. That's the thing is that I'm not.
He is, though. Just so you know, this is gonna happen for you. You'll be like he's gonna be, "Yeah, the kids are asleep. Put the wig on." Which
No,
again, I'm in full support of. I do weirder things than that. It's okay.
I don't I don't think I'm being duped.
Oh, you're getting duped, bro, and I'm also buying yeah, send me a link to that red wig. I'm buying
Yeah, alright,
Erica
I'll
that
send it to
wig.
you later.
I am sending Erica
It's
that
pretty
wig
good.
right
I could put that
now.
one on. Oh, do you wanna see you had to wear, like, nets under it, so I have
Oh,
what
yeah,
would
like a
probably
black.
look on camera like a bald cap. If you wanna
Yeah,
see what I look like bald.
I know how wigs work. That's what black women do all the time.
Yeah.
You're just living your life. You're living your life
I'm
as a black woman.
I'm living my truth, and I do understand in this moment why they're always patting their heads. I
Yep.
should say that clearly because I got in trouble the way I said it to someone else yesterday.
Wait, what
They're
did you
patting
say?
their heads.
What the
I
fuck
mean,
did you say?
I said I get why they always patting their heads, and I guess that's
Oh,
not what the way you're supposed to.
no, that's what they say though, but you can't.
Yeah, that's why I said it. It just felt natural. I don't know. I was patting. It just felt natural
Why did you say patting their heads? Like that's
because I was saying that I understand
why they patting their heads.
why they always patting their heads
I can get
while I
away
was
with it.
patting
I
their
can get
head.
away. I'd be like, bitches always be patting their head. I could get away with it because I'm black. You, on the other hand, not so black. In fact,
Yeah.
the
I do
opposite
wear
of black.
wigs. I wear
You're
wigs.
well, yeah.
Okay, let's look at no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go through no.
What the best black wigs?
They do have
Nicki
better wigs
Minaj.
than me, for sure. This is white people wigs. What I've got here, it's not quality.
No, this yeah, well, yeah, that's this cosplay pretending to be anime bullshit wigs.
Yeah, this is what you wear to a convention, for sure.
Sex convention.
Maybe.
See? I knew
Maybe
it. I
maybe
knew
I
it.
didn't know.
I
I
knew it.
mean, maybe maybe he, like, photoshopped the tickets or something, and I think we're going to a Comic-Con, and I don't know, it's
It's just a
possible.
gangbang instead. It's Comic Con. You're like, hold on.
Did he just get
This
a Sharpie?
this one what this one what I signed up for at all. All these
The
guys.
man
Oh, the book. I thought this was the book reading section. Is the bukkake section? Oh, I'm tricked again. No, no.
Please stop using my grandmother's accent as you say that. I don't like it. I don't like that at all.
That's who you're gonna be, bro. Oh, Jesus.
I'm thinking about my grandma, and no, let's not do
Guess
that
what?
voice.
A lot of people that become fucking, they Comic Con, we're also thinking about your grandmother.
I don't even know what to say to that, though. You got me.
That's what
I
they're
have no
gonna say. That's what they're gonna
response.
say. They're gonna go, I got you. You got you. Oh, are you
Why are they
a
Japanese?
They are Japanese. It's the or they
Japanese
could.
Sue.
Would you rather a Japanese businessman or a comic book guy from The Simpsons come on you? Like, just you don't have to
Okay, I'm not
answer it.
answering that
You don't have to
question,
answer it.
but the answer is obvious.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not
Don't even need to.
exactly, exactly. So suck it up, incels. Are you in it to get into a business?
I don't know how I got here or why I'm
I don't know.
here
It's the
or
best
why I'm
episode
still
we.
doing
It's
it.
the best episode we've done in a month, though. I know that.
Yeah.
I
1 out of 4, not
Bukaki.
bad.
A prison. I think you like Bukake. Versus, the other guy who's like gonna be. I can't even say how gross he's gonna be. He's got those guys gooners versus respectful Japanese business menu.
Yes. Menu.
I
They
I
work
please.
hard,
I
okay?
am bring upon you a great place. Versus like, he's gonna want to fucking talk to you after. I'm just saying, if a bunch of guys come on me, I'd rather it was a bunch of businessmen versus
Bryden, you're thinking about this a lot.
it's a
I
podcast. We're great at podcasting. I'm
Yeah, is
great at
that what it
podcasting.
is? Is that no, I think you might be a homosexual.
A homosexual. I just don't like doing the voice. It is one of the only impressions I can do.
I can't do any. Oh, it's so bad. I was trying to do Australian earlier. I don't know, my husband asks me weird questions sometimes. He's like, "Hey, can you do an Australian accent, and can you, like, yell
Respond
it?"
Japanese.
And I was
Respond
no.
Japanese. Like, are you hi?
No, he'll get scared. He doesn't I'm too tall to pretend to be it's a whole thing.
Do it. Just to start just hold him and jumping. Cause like I can't do like the oh here cause I'm most like I can't do that. You could probably do that. Don't do that because he's
No,
wanting you to do that because of the wigs.
I have to be a sumo wrestler.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I cannot do an Australian accent is Sinti. I will bring to you a champion. Hi, hi, hi. Do that
That was
instead. That'll
I
turn
should,
him
you're
off.
right.
That'll turn him off. Do the
That's the goal,
hi,
Bryden, yeah.
hi. Do that.
The stance and everything,
Oh
you know, the
yeah, the whole thing.
stomps. Oh, yeah.
The whole
That's
thing.
the plan.
What
Thank
you
you
should,
for
what you should do is you should trick him into thinking it was like, all right, it's time for a night of sex, and they go,
What
I'm
do
gonna
you
try. No, and then go, hold on, I'm gonna try something a little different. Close your eyes,
I feel like
and then you get up and you go, hi, and then you do the haka. That's a different culture. You're like,
the haka is a
ah,
very erotic dance, actually. Just pure unbridled eroticism
dude,
and passion. Every time I see the haka, I think, "Man,
that's
that is one hot dance."
dude. I don't think anybody has seen the haka ever since they got shot for doing the haka. That people have thought anything besides that's fucking gay. I don't.
I
What
get
are they
that.
doing?
Well, it's okay. I think
Huh, huh,
it looks like a lot of fun.
huh.
And I would love to join in on it once just because it
No,
looks like it would be kinda like screaming into a pillow, like you're really getting it out, but
they're not, it's coordinated.
I know that,
It's like a
but
it's like the
they're, like,
electric slide.
straining when they do it. They're, like, really, like
No,
it's aggressive movements and noises. It just seems like it would be very, like, cleansing,
no, it wouldn't be. It
you
would be
know?
gay, and I would love to see you
Would be
do it
gay.
because
You
I would
don't
just
think
take
it's
pictures.
hilarious when that woman, like, ripped up the paper in their Congress or whatever and started doing the haka? That's a good bit. It's horrible for government, but I thought it was pretty funny because it's not our country.
I think it's
That's a
fun.
pretty freaking good bit to just like, "I don't like this. If I start doing the haka right now, everyone has to stop what they're doing, pay attention to me, probably record it, and I win."
It's
That's
but they
hilarious.
but she didn't win, and it's the same as, there's some Congress lady that's getting, she, like, pushed a bunch of ice ages allegedly or whatever. I mean, it's on video, it's pretty obvious she did that, but,
She pushed a bunch of what?
ICE agents?
Oh, I thought you said ice ages. I was like,
Oh,
"Bryden, what kind of powers does this woman have? What are you talking about? The last how many ice ages were
I
due to
would
this woman?"
if I woulda heard somebody say she pushed a bunch of ice ages, I would've been like, "What slur do you know that I don't?"
Yeah.
Uh, but
I was just I don't know, man. I'm just thinking, like, I've been watching documentaries. I'm sorry.
well,
By
but
documentaries, I mean
it
ancient
I
aliens.
forget her fucking name. She's some heavyset black lady who is this is gonna be her claim to fame. Um, but yeah, she like it's pretty obvious, from the video. I don't think you can out of context the fact that, if I did that, I'd be in jail.
Oh,
But
yeah.
she's being charged. She's gonna get away with it, I assume. But when she was on, I think it was CNN, it was like, "Oh, are you concerned? Are you scared about, these federal charges brought against you?" She did the American version of the haka, which, is saying, "When your government is bringing you down,
Oh,
fight on, fight."
no.
That's yeah, it's on there. That's just her response to it, which is
They oughta just
insane.
start
That's
singing slave songs. That's what I would do.
why. Just
I'm sorry. That just it's a good idea. I think
it's
it would be
not.
effective.
We gotta listen. I don't care if you're gay, straight, black, white, Asian, Indian, even, any of that stuff, male, woman, it doesn't matter. If you're an Indian kid, then you're okay. I meant to say if you're a theater kid.
Look, I'm just trying to support the Black community and their claim to reparations, okay? Because they have things they need to buy, okay?
'Cause they see, this is why we have to have video because patting your head.
It's better now. It's gone now.
That's why you don't wear wigs.
No, it's great. I'm having a great time. I love the wig. I love how it itches and chokes my head and how it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's not, it is what it is, but look,
Having more hair on top of your hair is great when it's 100 degrees outside.
it's just an itchy hat, bro. Like, I don't
It's I love it. It's the best thing I've ever done.
should I go get my wig?
Yeah, you should go get your wig.
Okay, let me go get my wig. You keep
Oh
him
my
busy, I'm gonna
goodness.
go get my wig.
I'll keep him busy. I don't understand what's so weird about the wig thing, but it's gonna be really funny the first time someone I actually know sees me, like, in real life with the wigs. I'm excited. There's already sort of a vibe of like, "Oh, Abby just does weird things," you know? Like, all at this point, it's a fun little game my mother-in-law and I play where I'll be like, "Oh, do you like my outfit? Isn't it cute?" And she'll say, "I it's great for you." Abby." I can see, that seems like something you would like. That's good for you, Abby. So I probably won't wear the wigs around them, I guess. Why is he taking so long? How long does it take to become a clown? It can't take that long. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so moving on from the wig topic, I guess, because I have nothing else to say on that topic. I did see nothing interesting. Oh my god, what are we doing? I'm just filibustering. I don't wanna filibuster. He's taking so fucking long. We have a show to do, and I have Dear Abby's that I cannot read till he gets back, is the main problem. They're very good Dear Abby's today. Oh, yeah. Everyone should post pictures on Twitter, on X, of delicious meals they're making and eating, and then tag Bryden in it. That's podcast H2H. He's dieting right now. Good for him. I'm gonna push him to do a good job, right? And then you guys are gonna post delicious meals, preferably carb loaded ones. Beautiful. I love it. You even got the nose.
Yeah, and I also brought my bag of clown
Your
noses.
bag of noses. That's a lot of noses.
Yeah, it's 50 of them. And then this
Is
is
it
the one that I had, and then I've got another one that I bought at the CVS. I got clown noses for days. This is
you do?
uncomfortable though, but
How many are all of your wigs clown wigs?
I don't remember. I know that this one is. This is the first one that I found.
You should go through it someday if you legitimately don't remember what was in there.
Well,
That'd be
I
fun.
know some stuff is in there, and I could dress like a fucking rabbi if that's what you want, because I got rabbi shit in there. I've got a fucking
Ah.
yarmulke and all kinds of a this and a that, and I hate this wig. I hate wearing wigs. I hate wearing wigs.
He just hates wigs. There's nothing wrong with my wig. He just has a grudge against wigs.
Well, I got a grudge against I all this stuff came from China. I've got fucking AIDS now. This is at least COVID wrapped up in this whole thing. This, you hear this? This is 50 goddamn phone clown noses. How much was it? I don't remember, but at the time, I was like, "Yeah, let me buy
It was
that."
probably like $2 or
Yeah,
something,
it
dude.
can't be that much. I'll bet it was, like, probably $6 if I had to guess. If I had to guess. It's gone it's not fair to search it now because 'cause I'll bet it's gone up like $3, but let's take a look at the
It's
old
doubled.
Amazon. Um,
I
50
did get one Dear
clown
Abby, if you
noses.
wanna get into that while
I
you look it up.
do. Okay, 50 clown nose oh, you know what? Fuck you. And I can check. So this is right now it's 16.99. I'll bet it probably was about 15 bucks. Search all orders. Clown noses. There's gonna be several orders. Uh okay, last year, October 9th, 2024. It will not tell me. But oh, view product details. No,
Oh
it
my
just brings me
goodness.
back. I'll bet it
Why
was
have
probably at least 14.99 for all those clown noses.
you have bought packs of clown noses multiple times is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, and at the CVS
How
when they
many do
have
you
them.
need?
But at least 50, apparently. I don't when things hit the fan and everybody's looking for clown noses.
Yeah, that's the currency. That's the new currency instead of bottle
Oh!
caps.
Oh, it's not the
Clown
currency in
noses.
clown world?
No, it's not. Why would clowns use their actual noses as currency? That's
Yeah,
insane.
that's why they gotta cover them up.
Okay,
Look, if you knew what was in that goddamn costumes box,
I'm
okay?
scared now. You're criticizing me and my weirdness.
Give me the Dear Abby and pat your head.
I gotta pat my
Pat your head.
head. Dear Abby, how do I get my husband to do the things on his honey-do list? He
Oh,
doesn't want me to hire anyone. Go ahead.
I need to know what this list fucking entails. Also, one thing I can use a clown nose for? Sucking up condensation on my desk. This because I'm clown nose rich.
Yeah, so you could just waste them.
I can throw this clown
Soak
nose
up
away,
your
bro.
whoa.
I can throw this clown nose out like nobody's been. It's
This is
goodbye.
here to previously unseen levels of opulence and decadence.
Yeah, take that, Weimar, dude. I'm wiping up my water with clown noses.
He doesn't want me to hire anyone. He says he'll do them, but they aren't getting done. Should
Yeah,
I
that's a
keep
problem.
trying to nudge him, or is that just nagging?
Well, does she have the money to hire people, or is she bugging him to hire people? Why is she not just doing
Um,
it?
he doesn't wanna hire anyone, probably
Okay, so then
because
I
he
understand
I
that,
intends to do it himself and just isn't getting to it.
but he's not. Yeah, and he's not doing it, which is a completely fair complaint. I think that's totally fair to do.
Mhm.
Uh,
I'll tell you what I did, because
you
I
sh-
thought about this earlier. This has
okay.
happened to me before, but it was like one that okay. It's happened a couple times, but one time that it legitimately needed to happen quickly and it was an actual problem because usually it's just whatever. If it's not a rush, it'll get done when it gets done,
Well,
or
what
I'll
is
find
it?
time to do it myself, right? I'm assuming this is like house stuff, like cleaning the gutters and
That's
doing
what. Yeah,
things outside that the woman usually doesn't do because she's busy with the stuff inside, you know?
sure.
Usually, if it's taking too long, I'll either do it myself or my husband doesn't care if I hire someone at this point. There was a time when we needed to fix the fence
Mhm.
because he was insistent that we should get the kids a puppy. And I was like, well, the fence is really
Well, that
crappy. The
worked out.
dog's
Okay,
going to
hold
get
on, hold
out,
on, hold
right?
on, real quick.
That was a
The
whole disaster.
the puppy worked out terribly, and I'm still
Yeah,
mad about it.
it was not. I said no and no and no. And we got the puppy anyway. But anyway, so we were getting the
And then
puppy.
eventually the whole for people that haven't been listening to the podcast for a long
Mhm.
time, eventually the
Yeah,
entire family said no to the puppy, and it went off to, I guess,
a
be
better
made
place.
into dog food or something.
No, what we found a nice family with, like, land for him to run around on and other dogs to play with and stuff,
Well, I hope that that's true.
and kids. We did, we legitimately did, we found a good family, and that was great, and we were
Oh, so
very happy.
you found a family that was better than your family.
A family that is
That
more into dogs. My kids are, like, reading books and knitting things. I They don't
no,
wanna
it's
go outside and play with the dog, except
no,
for the
it's
boy, and the boy was wrestling with the dog
well,
and
dogs like that.
smelling like the dog. The dog loved it.
Dogs like that.
But,
The dog probably still to this day loves that little boy.
probably. Look, we miss the dog, that's the whole thing. It was a mistake
No,
to get
you
the
don't
dog in
miss
the
the dog.
first
You
place,
don't
though.
miss the dog. And in fact, most of your family doesn't. So anyway, you had a dog who was doing
Yes,
what a dog
this is about
does,
the fence,
and
okay? So
then wait, nope. And then the dog was doing what dogs do. They're wrestling with young boys and just being cool. Which is only cool to do if you're a dog, by the way. Not
look, you cannot go out of town at least once a month and have a pet that
no, you
cannot
bring
be
it.
left
No,
alone.
you bring him.
That's the thing. You can't ever get on a plane, okay? You
You
can't
can.
ever go anywhere.
It just
You have
costs
to
more.
board the dog,
Hmm.
okay? Yes, it does cost more. And on top of that, I'm paying for 5 plane tickets.
Are
It's
you though?
not we should never have gotten a pet. Our household should never have
I
had the type
agree.
of pet that
I
needs that
ag-
much care, and
I
I was
agree. You
against it
shouldn't.
from the beginning, and I was being bulldozed. And then I said, "Okay, fine. If you're gonna bulldoze over me, you need to fix the fucking fence. Big new
Just
fence
real
because the
quick,
dog
just
is
real
gonna
quick.
escape." What?
That's
Yeah,
fine. We can go on the fence because I agree with you here.
fence.
But we can just before we move to the fence,
I don't know why I'm being
I
blamed for the dog.
no, it's not you. It's your entire family
I
that
did the
are
responsible thing.
they're not as good of a family as this other family that, knows that
Sure,
dogs are
fine.
blessings.
Sure, great. We're not a
So
dog
yeah, a
family.
lesser family is what, people
No, we're
would
not
say.
a if we for dogs, sure.
A lesser clan
For
of people.
dogs.
Yeah.
We're not dog people,
No,
okay?
no, you're definitely dog people, but
Oh, hey, you're so funny.
I
You're so
am.
funny.
I am very funny. Yeah.
Okay,
Not a lot also not a lot of funny gene running along in that anti-dog family over there. Just so we're aware.
oh, no, you're just doing a
I've talked to them.
podcast with me for no reason.
No. No, we all know the reason we're not letting you in on the joke. But yeah,
What?
it's unfortunate, that you're, I guess, just a piece of shit pig family that can't
Yeah,
love
okay, we're a
dogs.
piece of shit. Terrible family that's worse than the other family, Bryden. Are you happy? Are you
Yeah. No,
satisfied? Are you
I
happy? I'm a bad person. I'm a bad, horrible
no, no,
person,
no, no,
okay?
not you. Not you. Your whole family is bad.
Yeah, bad, bad, bad,
Bad
horrible
family.
people over here. Yep,
I'm gonna get you
awful.
guys a plaque, instead of your address. It's gonna say "bad family."
Not even bad enough to be the worst family ever.
No,
Just bad.
Just bad, just middle of the road, lower than middle, you know, bad
Yep.
family that hurts dogs' feelings because they love that boy, but, you took it away.
That dog misses me more than anyone. You know how, like, certain types of dogs pick one person? Oh
The
my god, it was me, and I hated that dog so
Wow,
much,
that's
but it was me.
she gets black hair and she gets all fucking full of herself like she's fucking matters or something.
Anyway, the fence, it wasn't happening, and I vented about the fact that it wasn't happening to my mother-in-law, who sent my father-in-law over with the lumber for fences, and guess
Nice.
who went outside and built the fence with him?
Why
So
do
I
you they're
suggest
called posts.
you get his dad. Just call his dad and say, "Hey, can you help me with this? By the way, my husband's a little busy for it. Can you help me with this?" His dad shows up, he'll help his dad. It gets done either way.
Yeah, what if it is like a handyman thing? That would make more sense than just like,
I'm assuming it
cleaning.
is. I don't know
Yeah,
why I would like, I'm not nagging my husband to do the dishes because they need to be done today before we get bugs. You know what I mean? That's not a thing that you
sure.
can put off like that. I would assume it's the things that are, only happen every now and they're like require more height or reach or physical strength or something, you know?
Well,
I
it could
can't
be
build a
like
fence.
it could be shit like, every guy thinks they could do roofing until they try to do roofing for a day, which is it's really
Oh,
hard.
no. We would
Yeah.
never try to do that ourselves. I mean, it seems simple, but, it's
It's
a big
not.
thing to screw
N
up, dude.
no, it's not. Roofers are also insane people, but, like, yeah, no, that's a hard thing. Let's see, how do you I think you might be on top of the best idea. I think that
I mean,
might be
yeah,
what to do, yeah.
and it was,
Invite
like,
a
accidental 'cause
family.
I
Yeah,
literally was just venting to my mother-in-law, and she was irritated with it, and she's like, "Well, that's messed up. I'm just gonna we'll just get his dad to do it." Then it
yeah.
happened, like but, yeah, it was great,
Yeah,
and I
that's the
realized it hasn't happened again since then. There hasn't been a thing I had to do that with, but it's a good tactic to use if it happens.
well, it's not even a tactic, it's just, like, I don't know, that's assuming his like, if I don't know, I'm trying to think if somebody was, like, having trouble picking a microphone or mastering a song, I think that it could
Mhm.
get complained to, uh, go talk to Bryden, like, but that's not the same as family where they feel obligated, like, the
Oh, yeah. You
patriarch
might
feels obligated to just go over there and just fucking do it because this woman who's been with him for fucking ever is yap, 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 and he's just like, "Thank God I get to go do something."
well,
Because guys back
maybe
then, that's
so,
what they used to do, you know? They
but
were like, "We built fences," you know?
it's also like it's his son's house, it's his grandchildren's house. If you have kids, like for me, it was the dog was for my kids. So, grandpa's gonna come over and help make it happen
Yeah.
if we need help. And it was great. He came and helped. Like
Yeah,
literally the next day or something like that after I mentioned it. It was really fast, actually. It was so sweet.
but okay, can you read the last part of this again just in case they don't have
Mhm.
the, wonderful setup that you have of, like, there's actually people around?
Oh yeah. Well, she said, should I keep trying to nudge him or is that just nagging?
It
It
is
depends on how
nagging.
important it is.
Yeah, I mean, is it
If
like
it is nagging, is it just nagging depends on how urgent it is. Like, with the fence thing for me, it did need to happen soon because we were planning to get the dog
right.
for a birthday, which was coming up. It needed to happen quickly.
Yeah, if it's something really minor, it's like I fucking uh, I can't even think of anything. Oh, this tile on our wall is fucking,
Yeah.
like it's too crooked or whatever. Like that, yeah, fuck that. Or like can you change the shower head? That's something you could probably just learn to do yourself.
You could shower heads are easy to change. If it's something you can do yourself, just do it
Just do
yourself
it.
and don't say anything about it.
That
Just
will
do
be
it, be
that will
done with it.
the thing is, and let me tell you as a man, if you do that and then don't say anything and then he finds out about it, he's gonna, 1, be proud of you, and then 2, probably do the next thing you say. Uh,
Yep. He'll
like
probably feel bad about it if he sees, because he's probably not even intentionally putting it off. I'm going to assume this is a very wonderful, loving relationship. He's just a little lazy. Let's go with that assumption.
okay, let's
He
not
just
just call people
doesn't.
lazy when they goddamn have jobs all the fucking time.
Okay, or he's busy, sure, or he's very busy. Let's give all the benefits of the doubt. Probably doesn't even realize he's being such a jerk about it and that you're that annoyed. He's just tuning out your nagging
You're nah, nah,
because it's
nah,
not
nah,
that
nah, nah, all the fucking
urgent.
time with you.
Men will just tune you out. So
I don't
if he
tune out
sees
Erica.
that you had to do it,
I tune in Erica and purposely ignore what the fuck she's saying.
oh no,
I tune it in and I go, "This is a station I'm not gonna listen to." I've got it on a frequency and I just don't listen to it.
you shouldn't admit that. She could hear this.
Yeah, she will hear this. She listens to my podcast. Erica, I
No. Oh no. But yeah, he'll feel bad if he sees that
Yeah,
you did it and he actually cares and stuff and he's not just an asshole, which you probably would have said so if he was. I feel like there would have been more venting in here if he was.
right,
So he'll
yeah.
feel bad about it. I think Bryden's right. He'll do it himself next time. Quicker.
Just look up a YouTube video if it's something real simple, figure it out, and then, like, if you mess it up, there's kinda nothing more adorable to a young guy if he comes
Yeah.
home from work and you're like, "I broke it," and you're like, "There's the video," and
Sorry.
he gets to be the hero, so it's really not that big of a deal.
Do you guys really like that though? I because there's been a few times I've tried my damnedest to do something myself and
If it's
eventually
important if it's fucking important and you're fucking with it, yeah, that's very annoying.
well, okay, here's an example. The one I'm thinking about specifically. I couldn't get on the end of a water hose, the spray thingy that you put on there, it had, like, broken and stuck to the end of the
You're talking
water
about, like,
hose.
the spray gun?
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the, like,
okay. I
jet
don't
in
know
the
what it's
shower,
really called.
whatever that's
Yeah, yeah,
called.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it's really called. I'm
but you know
not a
what I
big
mean?
masculine man. If you guys wanna talk about reverb, I'm here for that. But yeah,
But it had been it broken somehow, I don't know if it got but it wasn't working, there was no water pressure
sure.
coming out of it, something was blocking it, but I couldn't get it off the hose, and I spent a good half hour trying to get it off
Well, that's
before I
just a
asked my
matter of
husband to help because he was working from home, so I could have asked him, but he was busy.
and
I
he
don't
was
know.
still busy when you asked him, yeah.
When I asked him, I said, "Hey, when you do get a minute, I tried my best here." I texted him, so I wasn't going in there to bug him.
No,
And he came out and he did it for me, and he didn't seem to mind, and I told him, like, "Hey, it's not a rush, if you're busy, don't worry about it." He's like, "Nah, it's fine, I have some time." So that wasn't annoying or was annoying?
it was probably it depends on how well that meeting went. You know,
Okay,
it's
that's fair.
it's got nothing to do with you. It's like, I don't think the women realize that Monday through Friday, you guys aren't very real to us.
Well, I
It's
had also already done the mulching. The HOA needed us to
oh,
remulch, and I
I'm sure
went, I got
listen,
it, and I got all those bags done myself.
Abby, I'm sure that you have munched so many bags. That's
No, the mulch. I have to get a very specific mulch, and they're big, heavy bags, so I had done a lot of work that day. I was out, like,
can't
for
imagine they were
hours.
ever light, I mean, just the big ones with the short haircuts for
Just
sure.
the really fat,
Yeah.
heavy bags.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mul
no, I've seen them. 'Em. They're on Orange Is the New Black and shit. Yeah, I'm aware. Which again, even the fucking you can't have you
I
look
can't do
like
the wig.
yeah, you can't do
I could
it's
switch to the other one.
you look like a dyke, bro.
I think we helped this person a lot.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's just fucking, I don't know,
How do
do
I
it
look like a
yourself,
dyke?
pussy.
What about it makes me look like a dyke?
You look like Donna from that '70s show on,
I
Orange Is
do.
the New Black.
I always look like Donna, though. It's not fair. I'm very tall and don't have curves. I just will look like a skinny Donna.
It is disgusting how pencil you are as a person. It's
We're the same person, she just has, like, more meat on her.
I wouldn't even kill you to eat you. I would just pass you by in a if it's a post-apocalyptic world, I would just look at you and go, "Let's kill her for fun." It would just be fun. We could get nothing from you.
I feel like everyone maybe that's why my life is so bad because I have one of those faces, and ever since I was born, just right away, everyone that looked at me went, "Let's ruin her life.
Good.
Let's torture this." little bitch baby.
I mean, it's not what I would normally do. It's really the content of your character that I don't like because I know you
Yeah,
very
yeah,
well.
baby me had a real
No,
bad attitude.
no, it's see, here you go, and that's exactly my point. It's really more I've known you for a long time, and it's the content of your character that I
No,
don't like.
chicken or egg? No. Did I make the world hate me, or did the world make me like this?
Nope,
Okay?
nope, nope. The world probably did, in some like weird theory about it all, but no, no, no. I just know you as a person, and I don't like you as a person.
Well,
A wig's not going to
it
change that.
but I thought, okay, Brighton, the wig
Are you going to
makes
change
me a
wigs?
new person,
No,
okay?
it
So
does
you don't
not.
like this person? That's fine, because we're gonna become another person. Just give me 1 second. Don't make fun of my
Great
bald cap.
fucking great cap, by the way.
Thank
So
you.
good. So good
I
with
got
the
excited.
cap, by the way. Jesus Christ. Don't ruin that wig. That's the one I'm gonna buy for Erica to have sex in.
Oh, God.
Oh, who's this person?
It's a new person,
Oh, okay,
brand
cool.
new person. Oh gosh, my wig is messy.
Oh, cool. Are you a trans person?
I do look like a straight up lib with
Yep.
this one because
You
it's
look
just
like a
yeah,
tranny.
I
Uh,
do a little bit.
that's rough.
It's
We
pretty
got
good.
9 minutes left. How many
Yep.
fucking minutes do we
Oh,
have on?
really? We have 9 whole minutes
We
left?
got
I
it's been a
do
rough
this
one.
piece of shit for sorry, I didn't say that. I
No, that's
just
why we
I
gotta do
could
the
be
video.
playing
So
Oblivion.
we could have so many wigs.
I could just change wigs every 15 minutes if we had video.
No, because you're obviously bad at it.
Yeah, this is not working out very well this time. The other
I
one
mean, the
was good.
best the only thing would be a screen cap of you wearing a black lady wig cap, and that would be who you are on the internet forever. That
That
you
would be
realize
funny.
this is why if we ever do
I
video,
can't switch wigs. Oh,
you
no.
have to fucking
They would have grabbed that, and that was bad. I look bad in the ball cap thingy.
it's yeah, it's not a bald cap, but yes.
It's a hairnet thing, hair
Yeah,
cap.
it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
Okay.
But
So, I look great as a redhead, though, is the thing.
no.
Yeah, he's stunned into silence by the beauty of my it feels like Barbie hair, which is fun.
Yeah, because it is. I'm stunned into silence into that you just purchased so many wigs.
There's a
You
3rd
didn't even
one,
tell the
and
story.
guess
Hold
what?
on. You didn't even tell the
Okay.
story about the stolen wigs.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I don't care how long over we go, this needs to be told. So, it's crazy. I was waiting for the wigs and wig accessories, so I needed some wig stands so they can hold their shape,
Oh, you
right? I
got
got these.
fucking stands.
And wig caps. Yes, because you have to put them somewhere, Bryden.
Why don't you put them up your fucking ass? That's
Well, that would not
ridiculous.
help them retain their shape. Also, that would be dirty, and you want to keep your wig clean, okay? The
You
wig care is
buy
very
how
important.
many goddamn wig stands did you buy?
3.
I
It's a
listen,
three-pack
listen.
for the 3
I'm
wigs.
gonna be honest. I did look into wig stands, but
I wanted the
you
mannequin head,
bought
but
them.
this was like $3 for a 3-pack or something.
It's fucking ridiculous. But okay, go ahead,
It's
wig
great.
person.
So, anyway, I'm so excited waiting for my wig and wig hats and wig accessories and all these things, right? And then the package comes in, and I'm coming down the stairs to get it because I saw a car pull up right in front of my house. I'm thinking, "Okay, they sent someone in a car instead of the truck because 'cause they're
Which
whatever, they don't have
happens the
enough
same.
trucks."
It happens
It
in Amazon all the time. They got
it does.
yeah.
So I go down that's normal, whatever, but I figured it was them,
You
so
know,
I went down.
I get that happening all the time. Like for instance, when I ordered RPAD's new book, Vamp. Abby, will you just vamp about
Yes.
books real quick while I
We
get the
need
fucking
to promote this
wait
actually really
wait
bad. So RPAD is a wonderful what?
Chancelise Occulted Songs, Posé/Poetry, French edition. So here's the thing,
Did you
I'm
say
gonna be
pose?
honest, look, half the shit's
Prose.
in French. I open it up, it's immediately in French, and I was like, "Chants?" And he goes, "Yeah, that means songs." Well, it's one of the way we say songs in, French.
Chance is not a crazy what are you talking about?
Well, I thought he was, like, gonna talk about I was like, "This is some fucking religious shit." But it's not because RPAD is probably one of the least religious people I've ever met, unless you deal with him with the Buddhism, but yeah, talk to him about that. But he is the author of, and I have, Hypnagogia, uh, I don't know how to say that either, but that one's in fucking English.
It's complicated words,
But yes,
but where can you find the book?
you can find it on fucking Amazon, and we're putting it in the description for our boy.
So click that link. RPAD is great. He's been listening to the show. He's a buddy of ours.
He's been my fucking friend for a
It's
very long
very,
time.
very cool to publish a book in general. I'm excited to get
Well,
it and
this
read
is
it.
I think it's his second one, because
I didn't even know
Hypnagogia
he wrote a different one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
yeah,
look at that too.
Hypnagogia, that he did that through Terror House Press in 2023, according to this. But, yeah, I can't vouch for the coolness of his weird half French, half English poetry book, but I do know RPAD does rule. So,
Yep, he's a
anyway,
cool guy. You
keep
should
going.
support him.
It's annoying that you
So,
have a wig on.
so I'm going down the stairs and I'm super excited and I hear the package put down. I hear like grumbling and shuffling. Obviously, they're taking the picture. And then I hear mumbled words and I couldn't quite understand what it was, didn't
Yeah,
care.
wait, hold on, was it Wubba dubba big snooze.
It was something like that, dude. It was I don't know what it was, okay? And then I opened the door because they drove off, sure, whatever, and the package is gone. So they and I opened the
Ah,
app, the
shit, this
Amazon
gonna
app
look
shows the
great.
picture that they had just took of the package right there on my doorstep. Big, beautiful package, right?
Baby. Beautiful
Big.
package. It's crazy that they have stolen the package from us.
One of the best
These
packages.
these black women. Well, that's we all know who they are who stole the
And
package.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I had a moment, I had a brief surge of racial prejudice, as Spock would
Cause it was a
say,
black. It was. I told you.
because it
It
showed me who the delivery
was.
driver was, and
That's
it
who
was
steals bro, that's who steals Amazon
but
packages.
I was it's crazy, Bryden, because I there's a more obvious explanation here that doesn't even include malice, and that's what happened. Because later on, several hours later, my Muslim neighbor from down the street, he shows up and he says, "Hey, I got your package and I opened
Also
it. I'm
my hold on,
sorry."
hold on. Oh, no. He said, "Hey, hello, I opened your package, and also my profit is a" no, no.
It was something like that, man. Oh my goodness, and he's nice and all, but I do get a little
My
worried.
life is 9 years old.
I do get a little worried. But anyway, I and he had this look on his face and he's like, "I'm sorry I opened it." Like, he was like, "Why are
Yeah,
you
well,
buying?"
I mean,
Because
if you
he
get a
like, because I
package
opened the door and he sees like, "Oh, yeah, it's the blonde neighbor."
well,
And it's like
that's not his fault, though. I mean, if you get a package, you just open it, like, everybody's ordered stuff. You'd be
I've
like,
done that
"Wait a
before.
second, this
It's
is
I
not
don't
mine."
care. I told him, "Yeah, it's totally fine. Thank you so much for bringing it over."
Yeah.
Some people wouldn't even do that. Like, "Thank you so much." And he said sorry again, which I don't know why. It's not that it's a normal thing. Yeah,
No,
it's fine.
because the way he communicates is, my friend,
Yeah.
so sorry, I opened your
Yeah.
package. It is not from me. I am
That
so
is
sorry."
literally
Yeah,
almost verbatim what happened. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Same voice and everything, but he was really sweet about it, and I was just it was just really funny to me. The reason why I mentioned he opened it is because he saw what was in it and gave it
is
to
your sex
anyway.
wigs. Is your
So what's
goddamn
going on
sex
here?
wigs.
Why is this happening? But anyway, so what happened there was the woman came here, delivered the package properly, took the picture and sent it to Amazon, whatever they have to do in the app for that.
Yeah.
Having done the job properly, and I realized what I had heard because it made sense after that package showed up. The words became clear in my mind. I had heard, "Oh, no, it's the wrong address." So she did it
Oh!
properly and then decided she screwed up
Which
in
she
her
didn't.
stupidity, took it down the road, and not even to, because I thought at first there's another house that has the same number, but it's on a different street in our
Sure.
neighborhood, and that's what my husband suggested later, but then I realized, no, because the guy who brought it to me doesn't that's not the case. He's
Well,
just,
that
like, a
happened,
couple houses down
but
across the street.
that happens sometimes. So, like, what we've done is a live version of Why You Should Not Be Prejudiced,
Yes,
because we were
but
all very privileged president pieces of shit.
what was I supposed to think? Like, oh, would it okay, was I supposed to assume this person is clearly too stupid to
Yep.
do their job? Which one is worse, Bryden? That's the question.
Well,
Because anyone can steal, right?
it's worse it's worse to steal than be stupid, because people make mistakes. I mean, she's probably delivering a million wigs a day. You know, like, that's
Yeah.
they've got a very hard job, the Amazon delivery people. Like, they really do.
It's a
Uh,
lot. Well, the problem is that they have, like, any delivery people, UPS, it's the same thing. They have all these packages and this window of time to do it, and I get that.
yeah, but UPS is, like, over here fucking, making $100,000 a year and shit like that. So, no, the Amazon people, they got I mean that in not a racial way. It's a company, okay? They're yeah, they really do deserve our respect, and I think I didn't do it last summer. I should have, but I need to put up, like, a little cooler outside. Stop thinking the wig looks cool.
I was fixing it.
I need to put up a little cooler outside, uh, on the days I'm getting Amazon deliveries, which is basically every day, with, like, waters and chips and stuff. I've seen
Yeah.
white people do that, but that's
People do
probably
that for
just the way.
trashmen and mailmen too.
uh I already pay trash man and mailman's goddamn salary with my fucking taxes, so they could suck the shit out of my goddamn ass. But the Amazon people are doing it for way less.
Yep.
So I
That's
think I
fair.
should do that.
Well,
I,
what happened though is because I
at least they could
assumed
get, like, hot bottles of water, because I'm not gonna really be like, I'll go look at a cooler. I'll be like, that's $80. They could
yeah.
just have hot water and, like, shitty stale Cheetos. Like, at least I'm
Well,
doing something.
there's a thought, school of thought that says that you should drink hot beverages in the heat anyway.
Yeah. Okay. That also is a thing that can eat every single turdlet that I have out of my butt. All right. I'm not gonna
That's really
start
graphic and
drinking.
gross.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna start drinking hot water.
But so
Are you
because
serious?
I thought that my things were stolen, okay, I said, "Hey, they took the package after they dropped it off." We dealt with my husband dealt with the customer service. He didn't want me to do it. I started doing it, and he said, "No, let me do it," because I guess
I think he's more
it makes him
calm than you.
nervous when I do it.
Also,
Well, okay.
it's
I
also pussy that he's nervous, but I think that he's gonna be more effective than you. But it is I need to tell
He's
him it's
better at
pussy that
doing it.
that he's nervous. That because, like, I hate when
I
Erica
mean,
starts going off on all these people, but because I'm like, "I could do this better. Why are you so bad at this?" It
well,
doesn't
my
make me
husband doesn't want
nervous.
me to go off on them in the first place. Like, he didn't want me to cause the scene at the hotel when the cleaning lady took the scarf, okay? He did not want that to happen.
Well, if somebody takes something from me, I'm gonna
Yeah,
lose my
like,
mind, yeah.
there was a problem. I went
I'm
down to the
sorry, dude,
front
how much
desk, and there was a problem,
do you know how
okay?
much that costs
Like,
versus what you get paid a week, you fucking
wasn't even
bitch?
mine. It was lent to me, and I was mad about it,
Oh, if
okay?
I
Like, I
borrowed it,
should be
that's
freaking forgiven for that, but, like, no
I
one
am
cared. It was
forgetting the
fine.
story, but, it's fine. But no, I'm not gonna have a cleaning lady steal from me.
Yep.
I
Yep.
That
But
happened to
then
me one time, and I'll never let it happen again. One time, there was a lady that or group, I imagine they were a group, stole some scotch from my group, and, never again.
never again.
Listen, Laughlin, Nevada, you're on notice still to this day. It's been
The
10
whole
years.
town. The
No,
whole town.
no, it's the Harris over there, but yeah, it's everybody.
But so I reported it was missing basically, and I didn't get my package because they said it was delivered and it wasn't. I have no idea if I'm gonna get it either way, right? I'm getting another package for free because of that.
So you're gonna have
because
double
they
the
say
you're gonna have
'cau
double the wigs.
well, no, because the other thing that happened was that the wig in the package 'cause these 2 were fine, they came in a different
Sure,
one, right?
sure.
They put the Amazon warehouse people put the wrong thing, they put, like, a tunic, like a shirt dress in there instead of a
Let's
wig,
see
and
the
I opened it
tunic. Let's
thinking,
see the
like,
tunic. No, let's
"Oh,
see
it's
the
over there, I
tunic.
could go grab it."
Go grab it
It's
right
just
now.
a plain white
See
tunic.
let's see the tunic.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Let's see the tunic. Good grief. No, this is why we gotta have video on the show because this is ridiculous. This is conversations that we have and I'm sorry, I'm, probably too drunk. This is conversations we have all the time. This is okay, this is a hell of a tunic. See, that's a good tunic. I don't this is perfect for her stupid type. Abby cannot dress worth shit, but this is a perfect tunic. Does it fit you? That's the perfect tunic for type of some weird Logan's Run ass fucking bullshit
You
cosplay.
think so? Yeah, it's, small, so I could wear it, but I don't want it. I told him
Hey everybody, it's small so I can wear it. Eat shit.
well, I
That's
said it's the right size, yes, I'm sorry.
all right, guys, everybody. It
It's
would have
not the
been
right size, but I could
guys.
wear it.
No, 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 guys, it's not the right size because like an actual full-breasted woman would fill out the tunic, but then our friend Abby,
You're right,
well, it's just our
okay?
friend Abby,
Because
isn't it?
look, women's clothing fits weird on me, and it's not my fault. I
Yeah,
was
because you got
malnourished as a
concave
child.
tits.
'Cause I was this is not my fault, the world hates me. I didn't do this. The
Men are
world
so
did this to
hold
me.
on, men are so lucky that Speedos aren't in style because we would really have a problem. I'm not gonna wear a Speedo. Are you serious? My dick's too small. Like, women
Yeah.
gotta walk around, like, with no tits or whatever, which listen, shout out to the ladies with no tits. You're beautiful, baby. Even if you're ugly, you're beautiful. But that's a no, that's it's a ODB line.
Okay, that's
Even if
cute.
you're ugly, you're still beautiful, baby. Uh, that's gotta be terrible if you're a dude who
No, you
can't
know
fill
what?
out a Speedo, and I am one of those guys. I've just never tried to fill out a Speedo.
Well, don't ever
I
try to do
can't!
it's a I think it's gross. Men are
You're not
gross and
Italian.
hairy and weird. I don't think it should happen
You're
in
not a
general.
you're not an Italian, you some type of European. They're
Yeah,
always
don't
you'll
do
go
it.
over there, I guarantee you RPAD, whose book you should buy, by the way, link in the description. I'll bet he goes to the beach, he's got a fucking Speedo on, it's just normal to them.
Well, probably. He's French.
French guys got big dicks too, I've heard.
I don't I doubt that.
I've heard French guys got big dicks.
Like a baguette. Okay, no,
Like a
okay.
ba
That's not my line, that's your line. I'm not doing Bryden, I'm not Bryden, I'm sorry.
I just think it's funny that the only thing American people know about France is, like,
Yeah.
fucking Eiffel Tower, wine, baguette, ah, ha, ha. That's all we
Well,
know.
and I love RPAD, but
Yeah.
look,
And
I
his
know
giant cock.
you said that my art could have been your author picture on your book, but all when you I don't know what you look like, I was literally just gonna draw a mime with the baguette.
No, that
I
is
don't
what
know.
that is
That's
that
literally what my plan was, so I'm
no,
sorry I didn't get that to you in time, but that's what it would have looked like, just so everyone knows.
he has a beard, but you're 100% right. Yeah, every time I've talked to him, he's just had a baguette. Yeah.
Yeah, they just have them.
Yeah, he looks Muslim, though. What's crazy is, like, his beard is so big, he's French, he looks Muslim, and I'm like, "Oh, you fit right into
Now
your
that's
fucking bullshit country." Yeah.
it's because he's French, they're very swarthy people. You and I, okay, Anglo-Irish woman, Dutch man, to us, yeah, he's Iberian.
We're very pale. We're honestly very
We're
pale.
very pale people. It
It's
is not hard to be swarthier than us.
yeah, he does look gross as a guy, I think, yeah. And he talks like this, and he says, I don't think my English is
Yeah.
very good, and, like, he speaks perfect English, but with an accent like this the whole time and when he talks to you, and then he makes very depressed poetry, and then you should buy it in his book that I assume he talks about that probably in poetry. Uh, the book is downstairs. It
He
is
hasn't
also in
read it
French.
yet.
I
He's
have
trying
not
to promote it without having read it
I
yet,
have
but
not
he's doing a good job.
I have not cracked it. We will read an RPAD poem on, the bonus episode
Let's do
because
it.
it is now time to put a close to the free episode. It is $1 a month over on the Patreon. Please follow Podcast H2H. That is the official podcast, Twitter that everything said over there, Abby agrees with.
No. No.
No, let me. I think I tweeted a good one that we can both
No.
agree
Oh
with
gosh.
earlier.
Oh no. I just
Big
hate this because
floppers on
also
your face. Big floppers on your face. Big floppers on your face. Big floppers on your face. I think we can all agree with that.
the bio says it's both of us too. Basically, it implies it, even if it doesn't say it explicitly. Anyone who looks at the bio of that Twitter account will assume that we're both operating it together.
Yep. No. No. Well, this is some of these could be Abby.
No, none
Big
of them are me.
floppers
I have
on
my
your
own account.
face.
I don't have access to that account at all.
And you
To just
never will.
Bryden try to
Mm.
sabotage me.
Well, they won't let me just have a Bryden account. They should let me have a Bryden account. There'd be
And
more
until
people.
then, I have to be tortured. This is how the world works, I know.
All right. Well,
Thank you, everyone, for listening, and have a great week secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only
oh,
ones you can
wait.
trust.
I'm probably gonna stream this weekend because it's a long weekend.
Fantastic.
Uh, let me know on the Twitter. Should it be Counter Strike, uh, or perhaps DJing? Let me know if you're interested. I'm probably gonna do whatever I want, but anyway, sorry.
You can say something about it
Yeah,
just
you
so
could
he knows.
just push me in the direction. We'll see what happens, but I'm also gonna buy wigs, but okay. So, so go ahead.
Everyone buy wigs. That's what we're promoting now.
And
Here
our
to
pets.
help the podcast for wigs
And our pets book.
in our Pat's book. You should be wearing your wigs while you read the book. That's the
This
best
is
way to
very
do it. In
French.
fact, you won't understand a word until you put the wig on, okay? When you the wig translates the French
Yeah, it does because
to you
you'd be like, I
like the
understand this because
goldfish in your ear.
I'm fucking gay now. I'm a man wearing a wig. I understand
Exactly.
French.
That's what happens. So you need the wig to read the book. It's like the decoder thing in a cereal
Oh,
box
it's fucking
when you're a kid.
it's Harriet the Spy, fucking decoder rings and shit, dude. Yeah, for sure.
All right,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you for listening and have a great week secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust are here to help.